Hello everybody, how are you all? Sorry I've been on a couple of days, it's been warm, so I've been trying to get my garden done. Probably the only chance I got this month with the rain coming and everything. So I thought, well, you know, get as much of it done as I can because it was alright state. But today we're going to be doing something that Kev asked me to do ages ago and I kept forgetting. I did say on my live stream last week that I was going to do it today. So we're going to do a stovey, a Scottish dish. I've never done it before in my life. I didn't even know what it was until I mentioned it. It's basically like a Sunday dinner, leftover Sunday dinner on a Monday sort of thing, if you get what I mean. You can put in what meat you want really. I've done, because he asked me, a sausage one. So I've literally made my own sausage. I can't find any of that lawn sausage, whatever it's called, lawn is it or something? Lawn sausage, the square sausages. I can't find any of that by us. So I made my own. So let me show you how I made that first. Alright guys, just going to show you this sausage meat that I'm going to do. I've got 750 gram of pork and beef from Aldi. I'm going to have a teaspoon of nutmeg, teaspoon of mixed herbs, and I'm having a teaspoon of sage, and a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. And I've also got some breadcrumbs, just to bind it together. We've got about 100 ml of water in there. Might not need it all, but we'll see. Nice and simple then, I suppose. Famous last words, eh? Let's get the mince into a bowl. Without the paper, there's help. It's quite a bit of mince here, but I'll probably make two. And I can always have one for like a sausage cob, bap, whatever you want to call it, can't I? If I need to in the future. You know what I mean? Just make them and put them in the freezer. Let's just break that up a little bit. And we're going to mash it all together. So we can't get any square sausages by me. I did see online that Iceland do them, but the reviews were really bad. So I never bothered. I thought, well, I'll just make my own. That's what I'll do. We're going to get just a little bit of water in first, just to mix it. Just to make sure we get it all combined. And it is going to go in, mine's going to go in the freezer for a few hours, just to harden up. I suppose you can leave it in the fridge for like 24 hours if you want. If you're doing a sausage one, that is. Right, now we're going to get the seasoning in now. Nutmeg, mixed herb, bit of sage, put in whatever seasoning you like, so I like that. Salt and pepper. Give it all a mix together. Put a bit of paprika in if you want, it's your food, innit? Do what you like, you know. I do love a bit of paprika, but not today. Get all this incorporated. Now we'll get some breadcrumbs in. Band it all together. There you go, that's fine. Right, I've got myself a loaf tin. I'll just put some cling film around it. Ain't got a loaf tin, just use anything really. Doesn't really matter. So get the shape. Even use one of them, you know, the metal trays you get from the shop. Or just turn it into a log. It's up to you. I want to squash all this down anyway. Get rid of some of that air if we can. So I've never made one of these, so we'll see, eh? We'll see what happens. And I'm going to cover that up like so. Look, get that bit off. There we go, and I'm going to put that in the oven for a couple of hours, just to harden up in the oven. in the freezer for a couple of hours just to harden up and that. So we can slice it then. There's the sausage. 3 hours that's been in. Nice and hard now, so I'm going to let that sit for 10 minutes and then we can cut that up. And I've also got myself, these are left over from yesterday, some roast potatoes. So I'm going to do roast potatoes in mine. I don't know whether you're supposed to, but it's leftovers, isn't it? Roast potatoes, we've got some normal potatoes and 3 little carrots in there, chopped up. 2 onions, and I got 3 stock cubes, OXO ones they are. And I just need a bit of water, that's all. And I'm also going to be using my fat that I cooked my roasters in yesterday. That's in the oven to fry my onions up. So nice and simple. First things first, I'm going to get some of my fat, like goodness, into my pan. And we're going to melt that and we're going to fry the onions up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get all the onions caramelised first. I suppose there's loads of different ways you can make it, isn't there? You know. I suppose everyone's got their own recipe. We'll get that oil hot. Okay, get me 2 onions in. That were diced up. And what we're going to do, we're going to sort of caramelise them a little bit. Get them all coated. And we've had them little black bits there. That's all the flavour of the roasters. And while that's doing, we will get the sausage out. Okay, let's try and get this sausage out. I should have put some, what's it called? Parchment paper in there as well, shouldn't I? Should come out though. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Let's get this off. First time I've ever made anything like this. These like sausage things. But hey, good enough, ain't it? Good enough. Right, I want a hot knife. See if I can cut through it a little bit. I'm going to make them quite chunky. Because they're going to break up anyway. There they are, look, if you want to have a look. I don't know how much you're supposed to pull in there and what, I ain't got a clue, but it's just leftover stuff, isn't it? Could have left it out a bit longer, but hey, there you go. Right, we will wait till the onions are done. Okay, I reckon that will do with the good old onions. Now, we're going to get the sausage in. I'm just going to lie it on top. Quite thick, aren't these? Should have cut them a little bit thinner, but never mind, eh? I've got one more, can I get it in? Might as well pile it in, mine and I. It's a big one. Ain't going to hurt, is it? There we go, we'll give them like a minute or 2. That's all. Now what I've done, I've put 1 stock cube in 400ml of hot water. I'm not sure how much water I'm going to need. And I'm just going to sprinkle the other 2 on top, like that. Next, I'm going to be sticking my roast potatoes in there. Oh yeah. I chopped them up like into halves. And then we're going to get my normal potatoes and the carrots, which aren't cooked. They're just separate. I'm just piling a load in, that's all. And we'll just see what happens, won't we? That's all we'll do. I'm going to get my 2 stock cubes in. Beef stock cubes. Yeah. I think Kev says use 4, but I'm going to use 3. I suppose you could use Marmite, couldn't you? A couple of stock cubes and some Marmite if you like that. And then I'm going to get me water in. I might have to add some more, I'm not quite sure. Well, just so it kind of covers it, that's all. I think that'll be plenty. It's going to simmer down. There we go. I'm going to bring that to the boil. Like so. Nice and simple, isn't it, this? And then, once it's boiled, we'll put it on simmer until everything starts breaking down. Okay, I think that's boiling now. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's boiling. Right, I'm going to turn it down now. We're going to simmer that. I'm not stirring it yet. We're going to stir it in a bit. Okay, guys, that has been 40 minutes. And it smells absolutely delicious in here. I have given it a stir because it started sticking at the bottom. But I think it's nearly done. There it is. I don't know if you can see with the steam. But look how thick that is now, look. All that goodness, look. That's it. That's what it's like, ain't it? I think, anyway, that's supposed to be what it's like. Could have done with the sausages a bit smaller, but you want that meat to taste, don't you? There we go. Right. Let's dish up. Okay, let's get them in the bowls. I think that's how it's supposed to look. I'm sure it is. Oh, I'll tell you what, it smells gorgeous, honestly. It really does. I don't know what it's going to be like with them roast potatoes, but I thought, well, you know, if we're having them, ain't we? And we also got a bit of good old crusty bread. Not really into oatcakes and that, but there you go. What do you reckon? I reckon that ain't too bad, to be honest with you. For first attempt. Right, let's get up the table and try it.
Excuse
Cough,
me.
show me chest. Do that up. There we go then. It smells lovely. That's choice hot, isn't it? Hot. Yeah, burning you. Yeah, let me have a closer look for you. Got the potatoes, the carrots. We can put my own roasters in there, and there's the sausage meat I made. Yeah. So let's tuck in and try it. It's not too hot. I'm going to try this sausage first. Never made one of these before. There's a nice bit of flavour. Isn't it? I'll put a bit more.
I need some salt, sorry.
Need a bit more salt. I'll put a bit more salt or pepper. And I'll probably put a bit of coriander or something in there.
Do you want some pepper?
Nah, that's all. I'm alright, Bab.
Just need a bit more salt.
I'll tell you what. This is going to fill you right up, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be a right fill up meal. Bring you down so you can see.
I need my bread stocking.
Yes, for dip. No? Don't like the dip.
Yeah. Gotta try it properly now. I just burnt myself, didn't I? So I didn't try it properly.
Let's try. Where's some of my roaster?
What's that? Sorry, what is it?
It's a sausage meat I made.
Sausage?
Yeah.
You made it? Right.
I made it.
I'm gonna try some now. It's cooled down a bit.
It's still hot. Careful you don't burn yourself.
That's nice. Yeah, it's really nice, that is.
It's quite a heartwarming food, isn't it, that? Isn't it? See what a Scottish like this stuff. I've never done this before, ever. Say I've done the sausage meat. You don't have to do it. You can use your beef or your chicken or whatever you got left over, really. I thought it took a lot longer than that to all thicken up, but I suppose with the potatoes, it just thickens it, doesn't it, as it softens, that's all. But that itself, delicious, isn't it?
It's really nice, that is.
As I say, because I cooked it and I didn't taste it, because I don't know how to do that till I'm up the table, and I'm trying something I haven't done before. If I'd have cooked it, I'd have probably seasoned it as I went a bit more with a bit more salt or something, or pepper, you know what I mean? But that's all to you, to your taste, but that's how you do it, nice and simple. So I hope you enjoyed that, Kev. I hope I've done it sort of right for the first time trying. I don't even know what it was before. It's so hot, I can't eat it all at the minute. Try a bit on the old bread. And I will definitely eat that again. I will definitely do it again. I mean, next time I might try it with after a Sunday dinner meat with some beef or something the next day. You know what I mean? Still hot to eat, isn't it? Burning your mouth.
It is nice.
It is nice, isn't it? Just I can't get it down my neck. I like to get mine down my neck, you see. Leave it a little bit more to cool. But yeah, there you go, Kev. Hope you enjoyed that, mate. I am the old food guy. Nice and simple. Scotch stovies. Loads of different recipes in there. Everyone makes their own, whether the grandparents passed down through whatever, I suppose. My first attempt. Till the next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Clean place. That was really nice. The only thing is what Nat just says to me. It tastes more like a burger, doesn't it? Than like a sausage. Doesn't it? So maybe I should have just used pork instead of beef and pork mixture. I should have just used the pork sausage.
Yeah, but it's
pork
still
mince.
nice.
It's still nice.
It's horrible. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I thought it was a burger.
More like a burger, isn't it? But it's still nice. Say put in what meat you want. There we go.
I'm really enjoying it. It's proper nice.
And that's all mine. And there's loads left up there.
It's really filling.
See you later. Bye-bye.